night.
Today is Nikita's procedure day. It's okay. We're going to
What's the procedure?
hopefully get it removed.
Oh. Alright, I am live.
Alright, let's play then.
Whew. Already got a like. Now, things are a little bit different this time. One of the young Balfouri actually came out. Abraham Martinez. No workout tonight. Tonight is our rest night. That being said, you never know, I might have to go and throw hands with last little bit of my sanity dying. My child. Okay, so what we have here is one of our baby Monocentropas balfouri. Actually out and about. The problem that we've got to get water to the dishes. Yeah, you knocked the thermometer straight off the wall doing that. Jesus. Didn't know that was possible through a phone. There's there we go. Water day. We'll have water. I wish I could get a little bit more of a confirmation that both of the babies are alive and well in here. One of them is looking really fat, and the other one's not looking anything at all. It's just not there anymore. I mean, it is, but...
Extracting this root is really difficult. My arms are getting really tired. Mine have really strong jaws, so these roots are stuck really.
Look at that!
These procedures can become very frustrating because it takes so much energy and effort to get this tooth out. You want to say, okay, I need a break. We can switch out.
The baby tarantula! Child, what are you doing? Plotting world domination? So we keep these guys relatively arid. Hey, Renee. Yeah, he is. Not as cute as the dog that's looking for attention over here. Oliver. 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 Oh no! Puppies! This little gal is actually his daughter. Okay, so let's go and move these guys.
She keeps looking at you with the biggest.
No, she needs to stop. We might need to get crickets again. How much are they to ship? Do you know? All right. Now this critter is our 3 legs. Woohoo! Guys.
Ideal situation, they would have come out in one piece. But both of these roots have fractured.
Got plenty of water.
When you were the veterinarian.
4 legs. Dang. Look at that. All right.
That root part out, hollow it out from the inside.
Oh, she's right over here.
I see what you're saying. Working here
That is the little tarantula we're looking for. That is a cobalt blue sling. My username is Renegade Games. Not a bad username.
Now I'm gonna do everything in reverse. We've got to get her back down to a closer, get her
Boost that humidity a little bit. Cobalt blue tarantulas are an old world species, terrestrial, fairly fossorial, especially when younger. If this kid can get away without eating above ground, he will. Don't really blame him. At that size, he's prey for everything, including members of his own species. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to come out either. Everything wants to eat me. Water was looking nice.
Keep an eye on her. Okay. Shut that door, that door. The reversal's in. That's good. Not all the way. That's good.
This is our Arizona. We are going to be rushing a little bit tonight. I need to make sure we go to bed on time. This is our Arizona Blondie, another terrestrial arid species. Thank you, Kairos. Oh, this isn't even my job. I'm a security guard.
Oh, he probably still run away with having to deal with him.
Look at that. So I come home and I choose to do this on my off time. That is an Arizona Blondie. That is a domestically produced species of tarantula that occurs in the wild. It's not just, bred here. It is naturally procured here in places like Arizona. Go and give him a little bit of privacy. Some of these tarantulas are what we're hoping to be a
They're small. Jeez.
saw a spider that big. I might possibly pee myself. With excitement, right? Pee yourself. Come on, you can't be that scared. They can't even survive a 2.5-foot fall without dying or being seriously injured.
Do they got a baby puffin?
Or do they got nothing? Ah. I'm gonna have to change out the water here soon. We got baby crickets in this cage. No. It's a puffin! They just do something to me, man. I used to have arachnophobia. I did. And then I decided that I wanted to own a tarantula. I think I got a fire leg back in the day. It turned out to be a male. It matured out and then passed away. It's a good tarantula. Okay. All right. This is
Worst case scenario, pulling the chick for hamburger.
yeah, he's gone.
He is? It looks like he was alive earlier. Wait, how come his legs aren't curled up under him?
That is a good question.
I figured he was alive because his legs weren't curled.
No. I think he anchored his feet onto the webbing. There they go. That was our Harpictera male. One of the downsides of owning creepy crawly critters is that the creepy crawly critters at some point will pass away. It's just the name of the game when owning them, especially when they're males. They typically pass away relatively quickly. This little guy, I don't think we power fed him. We'll put him in this box.
I really want to kick this guy.
What guy? Actually, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go wash my hands and then we're going to go and steal one. Alright, you can time him out, but don't kick him. That's highly inappropriate. I'm going to go wash my hands because I just handled a tarantula that passed away. Okay.
Like dealing with a 5-year-old sometimes. 5 months.
All right.
It's a really small brain compared to the size of their body, so they're incredibly intelligent. It's very interesting to see how evolution sometimes can surprise you.
Child, I need you to move.
How are you doing? 3 pieces left? Okay. Target? Girl, got over. Alright, Melissa, let's get you on Gator Boy. Alright, awesome. Gator Boy is our one out. I'm his primary trainer. He's the largest and the most impressive, being at 10 foot, almost 500 pounds. And he's also probably the coolest to work with. I guess we're going to do another training session. We need to get the blood sample soon. About 10 years ago, we had a little bit of a health scare with Gator Boy. Issues. But getting Gator Boy's medical history, you want to keep a close watch on his health.
I need to get, honey, do you have any clean brushes by chance? Where? Okay. I'm going to take one of the containers from the Balfouri, but I got to, they've never been used?
Correct.
All right.
They're in the package center, and yes.
Good morning.
Could you maybe not get on the...
Okay. What's the number on that break? He was great. The actual game itself is not that challenging.
Come on, kid.
I don't want your response. Do we need more blood on that break? The challenging part is trying to get all of these birds done. It's almost like you get into like an assembly line. Three vaccines. You could like a bully that. Long-legged, and most of them have pretty good attitude.
I think those are always fun. I mean,
right.
Right now, we're trying to get the blind on this bird. It's a blind. You don't see the vessel. We're going to put a little bit of pressure on it to see if we can get it to pop up a little bit. I think this bird's going to get blood today.
When birds are stressed out, it can be more difficult to get blood from them. So we are trying to get blood through the brachial vein going through her wing.
We got blood. Can you hold that bird for just a little longer?
All right. I don't.
They're really old. You know, we've got birds here that are older than me.
Hey, JB,
Yeah.
we've got a few here. Bird. It's a pretty little bird. Today is annual exam for our flamingo flock.
We're going to get blood sample from them.
Hey, JB,
Yeah.
we've got
Okay. We're just gonna put that mass of web right there. Both tarantulas might be down in this little area right here.
So this bird.
I'm hoping that they're both still kicking it.
So we'll just put some pressure on it, give it a little bit of oxygen.
She is getting a little hot. Birds can overheat very quickly if they get too hot. So I gotta make sure that she's not stressing out.
All right.
We don't want these birds that can't shoot on. They'll get really stressed out. They'll overheat. So we gotta get this bleeding under control as soon as possible.
We're applying coagulant to help this clot and stop bleeding.
Okay.
I'm gonna go put this little creature in the freezer.
We just finished our exams. We did get all 17 birds in hand.
Heart's good. Feet look great. Eyes are good.
Beautiful. This is our biggest procedure, so it's a relief to have it done.
We've got the blood results that are going to be coming back. We're going to get a little bit more insight.
With how much dirt they moved out from under that one container, we might be looking at both of those tarantulas
Working at the North Carolina
existing in the same little
one of the things
area.
I love is the teamwork and the
I really hope there was no cannibalism, but you can never really tell. Okay. Oof. Now this we are going to keep on hand for the tarantulas going on in the future. This is one of two Lasiociano sazamai, or Brazilian blue violet tarantulas. These guys are obviously a South American species, given their namesake. They like it moist, and they would like it more if they had access to a female. I was hoping we'd have one male and one female, but it turns out we've got two males. So
Good morning. Hey, y'all. Hi, handsome. Definitely ready. Yeah, keep this position.
these guys are very flighty. They're not very bitey. So if you're looking for something that might be exciting, might be worth your while, although most tarantula species are pretty mundane. They like to be left alone, left to deal with their own little habitats. This little critter is our other Lasiociano sazamai. No apples tonight. It's already 9:20 something. That's my bad. We give him a little patch of dry over there. I can't believe how fast that little critter went downhill. Honestly.
It didn't show any signs till like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, no, it was fairly, it was like 1 minute he was okay, and the next minute he was just non-responsive. And then today he was just... So, these are tropical, which means they need to be humid. Terrestrial, which means they like dirt. tarantulas, which means they are a species of arachnid that have two sets of book lungs instead of just one, like their true spider cousins. The extra book lungs help it take in more oxygen, giving them the ability to grow to these enormous sizes a little bit easier. There are some species of true spiders that get to massive sizes. Australia, your huntsman spiders. That is ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they manage it because they're mother trucking monstrosities, but put those up. I'm just going to pop this open. Tomorrow we're going to be curling 105 pounds. I mean, it's 105 pounds between two hands, but it's still 105 pounds. That is going to be our workout, is just doing that repeatedly after going to work, mind you. All right. Well, work went pretty well today. There was one guy that missed the turn. He actually turned the wrong direction because he was listening to his GPS and it told him to go right when he should have gone left. And he wound up speeding on the premises. And then his exact response when we finally got him to slow down was, "Oh, I was just trying to leave." I had to bite my tongue. I wanted to say so bad. I was like, "Well, I want you to leave too, but at a speed that is a little bit more appropriate, sir." People seem to have this problem here in Oregon. For some reason, they see a parking lot or they see a business and they assume that the speed on that business's grounds is like 60 miles an hour. So these are dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are a tropical variety of cockroach coming out of South America. They are high in nutrients. They are great for your pets. Owning them is not that difficult, trust me. We started breeding these ones from, I think we had one male and 4 females. And he got busy and, things happened. They wound up having an absolute obscene amount of children. And their children had children and their children. And, there's probably a lot of inbreeding. But to be honest, they say that trying to add new roaches, they tend to be territorial. Let's just move. Oh, ouch. The Harpic Terror Polk rides. It's going to be bugging me. Oh no. One of the babies didn't hatch.
No, I think.
fast they need. In the past, we've had chicks just get too tired and not be able to make their way out.
No, we put the cage cleaners in here, but I think it's going to take a minute for them to catch up. That or they just automatically fled. The cage is already fairly moist. This is our Theraphosa apophysis. It is a tropical terrestrial New World tarantula. It is going to get roughly the size of a growing. We're just gonna hit the water. We're just gonna hit the water dish, top that off. We're gonna leave the rest of the cage. Not so much to let it dry out, but to let it kind of, give the mold less of a chance to have a fighting chance. Hopefully those little springtails will start doing their job. They got a lot of food to eat though. It is going to take a minute for them to get through all of that. They have bones again? So she had a growth in her mouth?
No, she had bad teeth. Bad tooth.
So these, I know, I'm going a little fast, guys. Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:32. We're not too bad off. These are Monocentropus balfouri adults. We just took care of the babies. These are the adults. Balfouri are a unique species of tarantula because of the fact that they can coexist with multiple in the same cage as a colony. Most tarantula species tend to be cannibals. They will eat each other, even if they're the same species. Alright, so the female balfouri is far in the back, and the male is right up front. I don't think the male's been pestering her. I have video evidence that he was over in the corner most of the day over here while she was getting whatever she needs to done up front. Initially, area webbed up, but we saw this really cool saber-tooth skull that is specifically made to be put into cages. And I was like, okay, we're going to get that. It was only $20. And so far, it's probably the best $20 I've ever spent on an animal's habitat because they have anchored webs to it. They have closed off some entrances. They love this thing. They love it. It is their favorite hide. And it's got multiple entrances. It's cool to watch them on the camera move about their cage. There will be a day I take the chance. I will trust the fart and crap my pants.
No. Honey. She just sat there and gave me the look, like, pet me.
And when that day draws near, let me make it clear. When I bend my posterior, it will be in fear. I don't know. Close enough. Whatever. It was an attempt. Failed.
Really? I'm scratching you, so you gotta go peek over at Daddy.
The only thing that really matters is the health and happiness of our animals. It can be exhausting, but I wouldn't think it's real.
What?
She keeps looking over at you while I'm scratching her.
Well, that's just wrong, dog. That's just wrong.
No. Ow! That hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she stepped right on my
Oh no. So for those that don't know, the missus had another incident last night. She keeps having issues stepping over the dog. But you're doing it every week now. So she's making a habit of this. She's moving about the bedroom at night because she's coming back from
Going pee.
and she goes to either step around or step over the dog, and her foot goes somewhere it apparently ought
No,
not.
the first time I tripped on him.
Your foot went somewhere it ought not.
No, the problem is it didn't go anywhere because it got stopped.
In any case, she lived out the song "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor." Actually,
I
it's,
can't even say that because I was on the floor.
and that's the
This landed on that sharp ass corner of the, not the bed, but the box springs.
Oh, yeah.
I have a big cut.
on the first time it happened. I whipped my head up so fast. I don't know. Maybe I gave myself whiplash. I didn't actually think that was a thing. I thought people just said that to get into insurance scams, but apparently, like I was stuck with the what is that? The fucking Val Kilmer. Was it Val Kilmer Batman that had trouble turning?
I thought you said it was the, what was the other one? I can picture him.
The Batman that had to turn his whole body. Oh, I got 7 and then I got 6 again. You dirty, dirty dogs,
Who's the
you.
original Batman? Like,
There's Val Kilmer, George Clooney.
and
I was saying it all day. Why can't I fucking remember? You're gonna look it up, aren't you? Keaton.
thank you.
Michael Keaton. Yeah, I got the Michael Keaton Batman neck. All because I raised my head in bed too quickly. And that just sounds wrong. Oh, so right. But anyway, she hit the floor, right? And I freaking whipped my head up. And like, thought nothing of it, fell back asleep. And then when I woke up in the morning and tried lifting my head off the pillow, holy shit. Like that day, halfway through the day, called out, like almost called my boss and said, listen, I cannot do this. I am in too much pain. There was a plastic container for me to use right there. Oh my fucking god. It's Alf! I was like spending the whole day like turning like this to see what was going on because I had no range of movement that didn't hurt on my neck. And the day after that, it was a little bit better. Like, and I found out that if you take, what was it, 2 Tylenol and 1 Aleve or something like that, it gives you the same pain-killing effect as a narcotic without having the narcotic symptoms. That was superb, my guys. Don't recommend doing that too often, but if you have something like a headache that you can't get rid of, or a muscle ache, I mean, holy cow, that was the shit. I didn't realize I had to stretch my fucking neck and shoulders before I fell asleep at night. How the fuck is the bottom of my feet itching so much? It used to just be my toes. It's driving me nuts.
I have 2 spots on the back of my calf on this leg that itch like crazy.
The other day, one of the spots, well, actually, 2 of the spots turned out to be blisters. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my body. I'm trying to make myself a little bit healthier, and my body's like, okay, well, bet we're gonna meet you halfway and try to cripple you with itchiness. Like, my goodness. I mean, it could technically be my boots. wearing those all day and there's something in them that's not agreeing with my feet. All right, here we go. Okay, up next we have our green bottle blue female. She is so cool. Oh, we have 2 t-shirts that we're going to be putting our design on, and then I guess we're going to start selling merch. She looks like she's bigger, but she's also closer to the camera. She's got new webbing up on the inside too. I do have some video of her coming up the top right there, but that's about it. She's not done anything super good yet. She's just waiting for the right time. We got Durs, his skull shipped out.
Plus a little surprising.
Yes, plus a little surprising. Hopefully this weekend we can go over to your mom's and do the shirts. Okay. I'm already buying your stuff. Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. Once we find a viable way to ship,
I looked it up and I don't understand what people say that they actually do it where you buy a scale and you can print your own things and just schedule them to be picked up.
seriously? No, we need to start doing whatever we can. Because
I hate about
what?
no,
I just think that we'd make more money if we did it both ways. Both the bazaars and sending stuff out.
oh, you know the summer solstice one we normally do? We're not
Yeah.
doing it this year.
Why?
The same weekend, right after the parade here in town,
Yeah.
Corner Park.
Ooh. We're doing that. Are we already signed up for it?
Mom signed up today.
Alright. Should I bring my ball pythons over?
They're gonna be doing stuff like I think a car show. I don't remember what that part. They're gonna have softball games, just a whole bunch of activities.
You're such a good bear. North Carolina is home to over 11,000 blackberries.
Yeah. I want to get to work. Like the last part that you do for those skulls, where you put basically the bottom on there. I want to see if we could put like some sort of pattern, make it more
The
intricate.
main reason I do that part is to hide the lid or the top part of the
What?
cat.
Shh. Hey.
It's gonna fall. What do you think you're doing?
The goal with these bears is to release them back into the lab, but they need to have all the skills necessary to survive on their own. So we need to make sure that they're all foraging. We're giving them frozen stuff today and browse or a little bit of both. A little bit of everything. They like the popsicle.
What are you doing? Oh, Munchkin! Had a little bit of that shaken kitty syndrome. That sounds like something you'd catch out in Portland. Duchess! You want the shaken puppy syndrome? You want the shaken puppy syndrome? All right, kids, go on. Merch exchange. What I would love to do I got my hands on them once, and I don't know where the shells went off to. But we got some old casings, some rather large casings from a military gun. I would love for like 3 or 4 pieces to turn that into merch. What are you doing up here? You little kitty. No, Duchess. Go on. Go on. Oh yeah, they have. Still waiting for Jasper to grow the rest of the way into his paws. Still trying to figure out who peed in the hallway. I know Wolf peed in the hallway recently, like very recently, but that area that was up by the freezer back there,
I mean, I have caught Munchkin in there once, but it's been a while.
it was saturated.
He got in trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
Offer up on the table for us. Nope, okay, a little bit late, which is good, but last time she kind of.
We got to figure out where we're going to display that sticker, because I'm pretty sure if I put a Torn Hub sticker on my car, I would probably get in trouble for it. Because it looks too much like I assume it has something to do with that.
You know, you need to make one that like get an arrow and write tornado.
Ha! This is our last Lasiodora habana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. It is a tropical terrestrial New World tarantula. It's about the 4th species in the world. They're not docile to start with, but she really mellowed out in her older years. So I do recommend them for beginners, but understand you're not going to be getting that mellow vibe until they are into adulthood. I wonder if we could put his sticker onto a magnet. Or does it have to be made on a magnet? I know your mom has some of those magnets. Damn it, I'm going to have to get more water. So these tarantulas are covered in hairs, but the hairs that you need to be more aware of are on their derriere. Because when scared, they'll throw them into the air. Boom. Poetry. Gotcha. Put that on a t-shirt. Anyway, that is, I believe, the third defense they have. First defense is threat pose. They also can fang you. And, of course, the urticating hairs. Now, the urticating hairs don't have an immediate effect unless they manage to get some into your airways, which is what I assume they're going for when they throw them. However, since we humans typically have our hands in the cage and around them, when we get hit with the urticating hairs, usually it's on our arms. If we're shirtless when dealing with them like I used to be back in the day, you'll get striations across your chest. Looks like you're breaking out in hives. You will itch more than you have ever itched before in your life, especially if you're not used to it. I'm so exhausted. It's already 9:50. That's a good thing we're not working out. We would be late.
Well, you would have started earlier too.
Yeah, this is true. Except for yesterday.
Our colony has several generations, all the way back from the grandparents to brand new ones that are less than a year old. People on Little Foot are two of
All right.
our puppy parents this year. We're really, really proud of them.
I will
They're living back
return.
there, feeding and taking really well.
Gotta go fill this up.
Going, eat the baby. They do a behavior called stacking. So they will catch multiple fish and take them mouth loads to the chips. So I think the record is like 30 pieces. We're doing up more back then. As much as I love having fish, it's very stressful process. You have to be so on it. Our current fish is a little bit monster. He's super active and because
All right. Why does it smell like something has cat pee on it over here? Honey, when's the last time the cat litter got... Well, it needs to be done tonight. And I think that might be... I really hope that's what I'm smelling, because if I catch your cat having peed somewhere around here, the outcome is not going to be very favorable. One of those dogs is going to be losing their kennel. And the cat's going to live in there for some time with a litter box. Because I'm done. Oh. All right. Wait, what? What, wait, why?
Just get the litter box.
Butthead.
I know you are.
You keep that up, little lizard, and I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you. All right. Let's do this. Now, it's a little bit harder to tell because of the way the plastic tends to catch the light. But that right there is an Asian forest scorpion glowing under the black light because of a chemical reaction that it's having between the UV light, the exoskeleton, and the scorpion. It's Stone Weeb. Well, there's definitely a little dirt involved. That's the way it works with these critters. So these little monsters are insectivores. Okay, Stone Weeb, let me give you a little advice. If you want to keep that profile of yours, I would stop hopping onto other people's live streams. I wouldn't have deleted it. You need, when somebody pops up that's that, well, repulsive, that you go and you report their comments. And eventually they'll start losing all of their little profiles until they find themselves sad, alone, and desperate for attention from other platform. Individuals like that aren't worth the amount of time that it took for their moms to get pregnant, which is roughly 27 seconds based on their fathers. Oh, I'll have the Emperor Scorpion. I tried to pull out. Damn it, Alf! You and your crotch goblins. This right here is an Emperor Scorpion. These critters are tropical, terrestrial, damn near fossorial, old world scorpions. Same with the Asian forest scorpions. These critters may not like to come out very often, but that's a sign that they are actually content in their, not contempt, but content in their habitats. See, a lot of people, like the individual that came on to disrespect me, don't understand that if your tarantulas, your snakes, if your animals that are of the crawly variety are consistently trying to escape their habitats, simply unhappy. He wouldn't understand that, though. Wolf, what is going on, kid?
He's not happy.
Wolf. Oliver, stop. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Wolf. Are you okay, buddy? Okay, he is. His legs were twitching. I was just like, he didn't just have a seizure, did he? When taking care of said scorpions, ensuring that their environment is moist enough is key to maintaining said happy existence. We're not going to give the Asian forest scorpion too much moisture, just enough to boost it. He's likely pre-molt. You don't want to see it starting to pool. That is a sign that you've done too much. Fun stuff, I know. They are keen on eating animals that move around a lot. They use vibrations to help them hunt. And unlike tarantulas and other web-wielding arachnids, they have to utilize the vibrations that they sense in the ground. Missed this one before. I show you guys using the standard camera. Damn it. These critters need between 75 and 85% humidity in their general area to help them with the molting process. If you do not provide that for them, they will most certainly get stuck in their molt and pass away. $10 scorpion, that's a lot of advanced care. Just so we're aware, since it's very clear this dude was buying them for $10. Tell me you don't care about animals without telling me you don't care about animals. Look at this. This one's pre-molt. Thick as fuck. All right, Durs. We'll see you tomorrow. You have a good night. Nice and moist. Got plenty of water. We've taken all of the items out that we can get our phalanges on. Some might pop up again. This one hasn't eaten for about a month. It's kind of standard when it comes to scorpions. With other animals, you might start freaking out. With scorpions, it's a little bit different, especially when they're pre-molt. It took our old scorpion Needles, it was like 3-4 months before it molt, I think. Some ridiculous amount of time. Got really fat and it just sat there. The temperature, is that still down there? It is. Oh, fuck. The temperature, generally speaking, is about 77 to 80 degrees in this general area, which is perfect. You want it to be warm. Not so much when you're trying to exercise. I do share this space with my critters. I do my exercises at home. I don't like using gym memberships. Not only do I think that they're a waste, but I believe it's a good way to wind up in a situation. Oh shit. You likely don't belong. A lot of people treat gyms like dating hot spots. Doing what they ought not, thinking they won't get caught. All right. This is a Floridian bark scorpion. Looks like he tore apart the other two crickets. Wait, nope, there's one cricket still left in there. But this critter is getting thick. It would be nice to find out that this is a female and is pregnant. They are a species that can, though it's not often, that can self-impregnate, basically clone themselves. Again, it's not very often. And that one could very well be a male. I thought he was a male for the longest time. because he's got a longer tail and longer, what they call feathers on his undercarriage, which is a sign of a male. But you never know. Thank you for the like, by the way. Now, with this species, you want to make sure that you missed one corner of the cage. You don't want to overdo it. Such a beautiful scorpion, too. I like that they're prolific climbers. Why we have the cage the way that it is, to make sure that that little shit can't sneak out. Oh, okay. No, let's not do that. Somebody turn this thing on. Nope, it's still on low. Low is still. Okay. Now, you guys have a good night. Stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Right. Gotta take these little shitlins out. I love the dogs, but they drive me